What is up, you beautiful people out there on the internet? It is I, Michael Shockman, here with our next episode and our next stream of The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. In today's episode, we are going to be continuing on with the Mages Guild, starting off in the with the first section of the Arcane University. Today's probably going to be a bit of a shorter stream. This episode is probably going to be a bit of a shorter episode because of the fact that we only have, I think, 4 missions to get through, I believe. So that's kind of a thing. But yeah, we're going to dive right into it. Really quick before we do, if you're watching this on Twitch, please remember to follow the channel. If you're watching this on Patreon, or if you're watching this on YouTube, please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell icon so you never miss an episode. And if you like what you see and you want to help support my work financially, check out the links down in the About section on Twitch and down in the doobly-doo in the description down below on YouTube to find out that information. You can also stay tuned for the end of the show to find out that information as well. So thank you so much. Anyway, with that out of the way, without any more gilding on the lily, and without any more ado, let's go ahead and dive into today's episode of The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Here we go. Alright. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Yeah, guys, I was meaning to do this yesterday, but I got so...
Hello, Associate. It seems you've obtained the final recommendation you require.
Yes. I got so distracted and so overwhelmed by other things that I couldn't manage it. So yeah. Anyway, recommendation.
I have received recommendations from all the local guild halls in Cyrodiil. You've done well for yourself. You may now enter the university. As a full-fledged member of the Mages Guild, I now also promote you to the rank of apprentice and grant you the robe of the apprentice.
Very cool.
Take a moment and try it on. Then we shall speak of what comes next for you.
How do you do?
Nope, not gonna try it on.
We come to the real work. You have, no doubt, seen some of the worst the guild has to offer. As much as we try to hold mages to a higher standard, they are only human.
Not all of them.
What I hope you will now see is that while the guild can be disjointed and misused, it can also achieve some wonderful things. Now you have an opportunity to engage in more meaningful tasks and continue with your advancement through the guild.
Alright. Tasks.
Before you can begin work for the guild, you'll need to do something for yourself. Every mage carries a staff. It is crafted and enchanted by the guild and is a symbol of status. You need such a staff.
Mage's staff.
The wood used for staves comes from a grove to the northeast of the Imperial City, near Wellspring Cave. Several mages tend to the grove and should be able to assist you. Speak with either Zarasha or Ilette when you arrive, and choose wisely.
Okay.
You shall have a true mage's staff soon.
Nice. Nice. Alright. Let's go ahead and save the game. Alright. There we go. Nice. Alright. Here we go. Okay. But yeah, guys, a little bit of vamping. I did hear back finally from my my lawyers, and it looks like they are going to represent me at federal court for my disability claim, so that's really good. There was a whole kerfuffle and hullabaloo about with one of the caused by the hasty nonchalance of one of their legal assistants, and I guess she was in recompense for this. She was basically forced to call me with tears in her eyes. I could hear it in her voice. Basically apologizing and crying for the whole thing, because I guess that my case is really big for the law firm. It's really strange. I'm not used to this kind of thing. Anyway, but yeah, no, they were like, yeah, we don't want you to have bad feelings about this. We're sorry you had to deal with this. And she was so apologetic. Oh my god. It was kind of insane. uh anyway. Alright. There we go. Alright. Let's see here. Alright. So just so I can do this a little bit easier if I ever need to do it again. Let's see here. Alright. Fort Magia. Okay. Alright. 25 gold, yay! You know, before we end off this stream, I think I'm gonna go and purchase some of the other houses around the area. See if we can get some of those. Alright. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright. Alright, let's see here. Alright. I don't think this is the right way. No, I don't think it is. Alright, let's see here. Alright, let's see here. Alright, let's see here. There it is. Okay. Nice, Wellspring Cave. I could have arrived at Wellspring Cave. I should speak to a letter Zavrasha. Alright. Oh no. Oh no. Here. Let's see here. Zarasha, who is dead, I should have been around the door. Alright. Nice. Alright. Let's see here. Alright. Alright,
What have we here? Another plaything? You'll dance for me, little one. Yes, you will. I will make your corpse dance and then tear itself apart.
No. The necromancers that ambushed me have been defeated. I need to get wood for a staff and get back to Reminus Polis to tell him what's happened. Alright. Unfinished staff. Okay. Gotcha. Alright, there's one. Let's see here. Gotcha.
Yes?
What? Necromancers at the cave?
Yes.
Ileta and Zarasha dead. I can't believe it. They've never been so bold before now. Always hiding in the shadows, staying away from the guild. What could have prompted this? I'll need to speak to the council about this. Thank you for relaying the information. I'll tend to your staff and your wounds if necessary. Delmar at the Kiranasium can help you with the staff. See him right away.
Alright.
You shall have a true mage's staff skill.
Wrong way. Alright. Kiranesium.
Hello.
Looks like you're handy with a blade.
Welcome to the Chironasium. Can I help you?
Major staff.
Ah, yes. This is a big step for you, friend, whether you know it or not. Now you'll need to decide what sort of staff you're looking for. Something that fits you and your abilities. Shall we begin?
Yes.
Enchanting staves can be a tricky business. Only certain spells will be truly useful to you, so I'll narrow it down some. Let's start with the school. Which appeals most to you? Destruction, illusion, or mysticism?
Destruction.
Very well. You have 3 choices for what type of damage you'd like it to do. Fire, frost, or shock.
Fire.
You'll have a staff capable of creating fireballs. If that's what you want, I'll get started right away. Otherwise, we can start over.
Sure, I'll take it.
Right. I'll get to work. You come see me tomorrow, and I'll have your staff ready.
Oh my. Alright, let's go ahead and wait for 24 hours. Alright, here we go.
Hi there.
Well met. Welcome to the Chiron...
Major staff.
Yes, it's all finished. It's in that cupboard back in the corner. I hope it serves you well.
Thank you.
Bye.
Mage's Staff of Fire. Alright. Good. Alright. Gotcha.
Good to see you.
I have a new task. In accordance with guild rules, you now qualify for the rank of journeyman. May you wear your rank well.
Alright, tasks.
The Council is investigating what happened at Wellspring Cave. Many of our resources are devoted to the task, leaving our ranks spread thin. There is a related book that needs to be recovered. It was recently loaned to Janice Hasseldor, the Count of Skingrad. I'd like you to retrieve it. I understand this may not seem the most important of tasks, but still, it needs doing, and you are one of the few available to do it. A
Busy
note of
work,
caution.
lovely.
Skingrad is an unusual place. Be prepared for the unexpected.
Alright.
The Count is a reclusive man and sometimes difficult to see. Hopefully, your status as a representative. Speak with the
Okay.
Farewell.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, here we go. Alright. "9:30 in the morning.
Looks like you're handy.
Yes, the Mages Guild, you say? Oh, the Count is quite aware of your presence here. He simply has no interest in granting you an audience at this time. Now that I've seen you myself, nevertheless, I shall endeavor to change his mind on the subject. Return tomorrow. Perhaps he will see you then.
Let's see here. Come on.
Hail! You there. I have an update for you. The Count has agreed to see you, but not here. He wishes to meet you north of the cursed mine outside of town, after 2 a.m. It would be wise of you to be on time. Follow the road west out of Skingrad, through the high pasture. The mine entrance is south of the road. The Count will meet you just outside it.
Okay. Here we go. All right. After 2 a.m.
Leave me alone.
I've told you all you need to know. Follow the road west, out of town, and through the high pasture. The Count will meet you there at 2 a.m. Just in time, Mage. We've been waiting for you. I'm afraid I misled you. The Count won't be arriving. In fact, he doesn't even know you're here. We're not about to let the Guild interfere with our plans, for the Count or otherwise. So, you'll have to die. Don't worry. We'll put your body to good use, I assure you.
You're gonna die, Merca. Blank.
Damn you!
You die.
Bring that, you pathetic man!
Twice!
Take that!
Hit me once more, and I'll kill you! You impossible fool. What possessed you to think I would suggest a meeting here, of all places? At least your gullibility served some useful purpose. I knew about Mercator, but not his friends. Now none of them are a threat any longer. Count Janus Hasseldor at your service. A thank you might be in order at this point. Do you not recognize a necromancer when you see one? I suspected Mercator was involved in their cult, but was unwilling to move against him without knowing the identities of his allies.
Go on.
Despite what your council may think, I've not thrown in with the necromancers and would never do so. You may pass along that message.
I was only here for a book.
Is that so? Perhaps your council has not been entirely honest with you. Do you really believe they sent you here for a book? No, they sent you here to spy on me. They've heard the same rumors I have about the Necromancer's cult.
Go on.
Tell your council that the next time they want something from me, they come themselves. They don't send someone under false pretenses.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Yes, I see that now. I regret that Traven has involved you in this way. At least you've survived. For now. Perhaps in the future you can be trusted enough to deal with more serious matters. Now our business here is concluded. I suggest you return to your council.
Alright. Gotcha. Alright.
Ah, you must be the Arcane University's newest edition. Ah, you must be the Arcane University's newest edition.
Well met.
Good tidings, citizen. Have you been to Skin? Saved you, did he? Well, that's a good sign. I must apologize. It was never the Council's intention to put you in harm's way.
Why didn't you tell me the truth?
The Count's unique nature is not public knowledge. The Council wishes to keep it that way. At the time, it was believed that there was no reason to inform you, since it was not crucial to the task you were given. For that reason, I was unable to disclose more about his true identity to you. Clearly, that judgment was in error. I apologize.
Yeah, you're a shitty person. It's fine.
Archmage Travin feared that sending a high-ranking official with the guild might draw too much attention and provoke a reaction from the Count. We were also concerned that it might drive any necromancers in the area underground, making them more difficult to root out.
I see.
We simply wanted to survey the situation in Skingrad. Our relationship with Hasseldor is tenuous at best. The Council has agreed to keep his nature a secret, and in exchange, he occasionally provides us with useful information.
Why does Hasseldor aid you?
As a vampire, the Count has few allies he can trust. He has disguised his nature from most, but cannot hide it from the Council of Mages, so he approached us with an accord. As you have seen, that agreement is under a great deal of strain lately. The Count does not agree with certain policies the Guild has established.
You protect a vampire?
It's not quite that simple. Hasseldor is powerful, to be sure, but the Council does not consider him to be a threat. After all, he has ruled over Skingrad for quite some time, without incident.
So you no longer trust him?
We feared Hasseldor may have been involved with the necromancers. Thanks to your involvement, it would seem that he is not. At least, not for the moment. We will continue to monitor the situation, but I assure you, we will make no further attempts to mislead you.
Good, you piece of shit.
You have done your job admirably, and I thank you for it. Your services to the Guild have not gone unnoticed. As of this moment, you have gained the rank of Evoker.
Nice.
Along with your new rank, please take this amulet. May it help keep you safe in times of danger.
Alright. Tasks.
Are you ready for it? If not, I understand you've been through quite a bit lately.
I'm ready.
Very well. There's a research project going on at one of the Aliad ruin sites on the eastern side of the province. Irlav Jarol is in charge of the project and is apparently in need of some help. I thought you might need a break after the things you've been exposed to lately. You can find Irlav in the Archmage's Tower.
Alright.
He's a good man, but council matters have distracted him lately and he's been neglecting his other work.
Alright.
Irlav should be waiting for you.
Gotcha. Alright, so we're at about a half an hour.
Looks like you're handy with a blade.
It's good to know. Yes, yes, I am handy
Good
with a
morning.
blade.
Ah, you must be the Arcane University's newest edition. It is a privilege. You're about Vatican, are you? It's a damn shame. I haven't been giving the project the attention it deserves. The last report I received from Scalia indicated there was some sort of problem, a blocked passage or something that they couldn't get past. I'd investigate it further, but I'm needed here with the council. Ramanis says you've got a good head on your shoulders. Look into it for me, will you? You can find Scalia at the site. Access is restricted, so you'll need this key.
Alright.
She's the mage heading up the on-site research. She can tell you more about whatever it is that's impeding their progress.
Alright.
I eagerly await your return.
On the eastern side of the province. Eastern or western? Alright. You know what? Let's go ahead and save the game really quick. There we go. Across the way. Gotcha. Gotcha. Vatican. Alright. Let's see here.
This is... You have business here? Don't tell me Jarl sent you.
Yes.
Erlov sent you, did he? Figures. He can't be bothered to come check on his own project, so he sends someone who knows nothing about it. And this is supposed to help? No offense to you, friend. It's not your fault. And perhaps you can help. If you can figure out how to use the pillar, I'd be thrilled. You're welcome to try your hand at it.
Alright, pillar.
That's what we're calling it, only because we don't know what it really is, or was. It's magical, we know that much. Enchanted somehow. We think it's a lock of some sort, but haven't been able to figure out how it works. All I can say for sure is that it reacts to magic, badly most of the time. Several mages were hurt attempting to cast spells at it. It's at the bottom of the ruins, if you wish to try your luck. Be careful, though. It could be quite hazardous to your health.
Alright.
Best to play it safe. No complex magic. Stick to basic spells with single effects. It's not worth taking unnecessary risks.
Alright.
What a waste of my talents.
Let's see here. Let's go ahead and save the game really quick. Very good.
Be careful in here.
Alright. Inscription raise Nagia. Alright. Let's see here. Alright. Let's go here. Let's go here. Alright, spells. Northern Frost. And alright. Fire. And shock. Alright. Fire. Frost. Frost. Fire. Frost. I'm gonna try this one more. I'm actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna go ahead and look this up right now. Fortified Magicka and Damage Magicka. Alright.
Sent you. Be careful. Something.
Fortify Magicka and Damage Magicka. Alright.
Be careful.
I've solved the puzzle of the pillar, opening up more of the ruins of Vatican. Alright. Not gonna lie, folks, I'm looking forward to the end of this stream because I have a delicious, delicious chicken salad sandwich waiting for me. It is going to be amazing. I am looking forward to it. Gotcha. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and save the game. There we go. Alright. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Alright. Let's see here. Alright. I found an object deep within Vatican. I should take it to Skaleel. Alright.
Whoa! Whoa!
What is up, you beautiful people? Thank you for jumping into the show. Hope you're enjoying it so far. If you haven't already, please remember to follow the channel. Check out the links down in the About section down below to find out how you can best support my work financially. If you decide to go through the Amazon or the Amazon Prime Gaming route through to subscribe here on Twitch, just remember you have to manually resubscribe at the end of your 30-day period. It does not renew automatically. Remember to consider following the channel if you haven't already. And yeah, let me know what you think in the chat. Be sure to make your voice heard and know that you are amazing and I love you. And I hope that you are having a wonderful day and that my content is pleasing you. So sit back, enjoy the rest of the show, and I'll see you in there. See you in a bit, guys.
Oh!
Here we go. Okay. Gotcha. Alright.
Be careful in here.
I will be. Don't worry. Be happy. Me 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 me.
What do you want? What's that you have there? That looks important, whatever it is. I think you've really found something. You'd best get that to Erlav back at the Imperial City as soon as possible. He'll want the mages there to examine it more closely.
Alright.
This place has been nothing but trouble as far as I'm concerned. Since we disposed of the creatures that had taken up residence here, it's been nothing but a fight to figure out how the place works. The pillar has had us stumped for more than a week now, not to mention the injuries it's caused.
Alright. Gotcha.
What a waste of my talents.
What a waste of my talents. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, really quick. Save the game. Alright, let's go back here. Alright, here we go. Mage's quarters. Alright.
Well met. Well met.
Hello.
What's this? Some sort of alien
Oh
artifact?
god, you're talking to me
Well,
through a door.
Ominous was right in sending you out there. Good work. I'll be sure and put in a good word for you.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Oh, Jesus. Alright. I think that there's one more thing we can do in here. And then we'll go ahead after we finish up this last thing.
Greetings,
I
Nord.
think that was either the last one or that was the second to last one. I want to think that that was the third that we did. Yeah. Okay.
Good work at Vatican. Jorol is quite pleased with the information now coming in about the site. There is another predicament, which I believe you can also help resolve, if you feel ready for it.
I'm ready for it. What is it?
Excellent. You have become most reliable, and I assure you that the Council appreciates it. Now, to the matter at hand. In order to deal with the apparent growing problem of necromancers in Cyrodiil, the Council needs as much information as possible. The Mystic Archives have been consulted with minimal success. Guild members are investigating other avenues, but I believe more can be learned here.
What do you mean?
What little we know makes no sense in a larger context. For example, why was Falcar, who we know now to be part of this cult of necromancers, in possession of black soul gems? The Archmage has other reports of these gems being associated with necromancers, but we do not know why. We don't even know what they do. We have overlooked these questions because we are so focused on rooting out the necromancers as quickly as possible.
What do I need to do?
I'd like you to speak with Tarmina at the Mystic Archives. She is our specialist on Magica Arcana and has been helping gather information. I believe we have been asking her the wrong questions, taxing her too much with vague attempts to make sense of all that we know. Speak with her specifically about these black soul gems, if she knows anything about their powers or creation.
Okay.
An insight into their origins may lead us to those who are responsible for them. You become more valuable to the Guild with each passing day.
Nice.
The Guild wishes to reward that, and so you are raised to the rank of Conjurer. Accept these robes and wear them with pride.
Nice. Tarmina.
Her expertise in arcane knowledge and lore could be invaluable to us if we can make proper use of it. She can likely be found in the archives now, poring through materials on necromancy. She stops only to sleep, at the Archmage's request.
Alright.
Report back as soon... Greetings, Nord.
Hello.
Ah, you must be the Arcane University's newest addition.
Greetings to you.
Mystic Archives. Termina.
Look, if you're here for information, I'm afraid you'll have to find it on your own. I'm swamped right now, up to my ears in necromancy. Not practicing it, mind you. Wouldn't want anyone to think I was involved in that sort of thing. I simply meant researching it.
Why are you so busy?
Why? Why? Oh, no real reason. It's just that the entire Council of Mages has been in here at one time or another recently, all wanting information on necromancers. Necromancy, of all things. Oh, of course you were. No doubt the Council is trying to get you to bother me further. I ran Karanya out of here just a short while ago and told them to leave me alone. I keep telling them I can't produce results if I'm not given any time. I'm not used to working under conditions like this. Help? No offense, but I don't see how you can do that. Unless you'd like to take some of this work off my shoulders, I'm beyond helping. But I do appreciate the sentiment. If there's anything specific you need, that may be more reasonable than just asking me about necromancers. Now that is a bit more specific. Finally, something I can respond to. Let me think for a moment. Ah, yes, there's one obscure text that references these gems. I believe it's still around here someplace, unless Falkar never returned it. The name of the book is Necromancer's Moon. I'm unclear on the origins of the text, but it does involve these gems you're interested in. I'm afraid you'll have to find it yourself. I'm so out of sorts with all these requests, I've lost track of most everything. It's very distressing.
Hey, Gaming Heritage 45. Thank you so much for the follow. You are amazing. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoy the show.
Goodbye.
All right. Nice.
Looks like you're handy with a blade.
How goes it?
Hi there.
Has Termina been of use in gathering information about the necromancers? Excellent work. I believe this will be of use to the Council. I shall make sure they're made aware of its contents. I've never heard of this Shade of the Revenant. Some sort of celestial phenomenon? If that's correct, then Bothil would most likely know something about it, as the caretaker of the orrery. She should be on university grounds.
Alright.
You too. Bothil may... A most fascinating contraption. Bothil is one of the few who understands how it worked and kept it running.
What's
Right.
new with you?
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of...
Hello there. Is there something I can do for you? Revenant, you say? And it represents something in the heavens? It sounds familiar. Let me think. Ah, yes, now I remember. Falcar was here some time ago asking about just such a thing. Said it was for research. He had a large sheaf of notes with him about it. I'm afraid I didn't have any more advice for him than I do for you. With the Ori in such a state of disrepair, I have no point of reference. Falcar did leave this behind. I think it fell from his notes as he left. I didn't pay it much attention, but perhaps it will be of use to you.
All right.
Goodbye.
Alright. The Dark Fissure, Fort Isterius, Fort Linchal, Vendelbeck. Altars have been raised. Anchorites have been called. Watch the skies. Once a week, his grace shines down upon us. Alright.
Well met. You do not yet. Take care.
I'll pay handsomely if you can procure the items in that list. Find me everything on there, and you'll be well. Good day.
Love you, give me.
Hey.
Well met. So, Falcar expressed interest in this revenant as well, and left this note behind, did he? Perhaps we should look into it for more clues. This lists several locations. The first is the Dark Fissure, which I recognize. It's a cave in the mountains, south of Cheydinhal. If there is indeed an altar there, as the note suggests, I believe this cave is directly related to the contents of the book. Go to the Dark Fissure the next time this shade occurs. Search for any connection to what we've learned and report back. Please, be careful. Anything you find is of no use to us if you do not survive. I believe we are dealing with powerful forces here. Do not put yourself in harm's way if it can be avoided.
Alright. I need to go to the Dark Fissure's head before...
Be careful.
Okay. Gotcha. Alright. North of Cheydinhal. Alright. Here's your shrine, Temple of the Ancestor Moths. Lord Rumfeld's estate. Alright, here we go. Let's see here, let me go ahead and save the game really quick. There we go. Alright. Gotcha. Yeah, guys, yesterday I got to have some really, well, not really nice fried chicken, but some decent fried chicken, and it was delicious. I ate like an entire 8-piece bucket of it over the course of the entire day, and it was amazing, like so good. I was really surprised at how, like, not shitty the, I mean, it's loaded with fat, but aside from that, like, it was actually pretty decent. It wasn't too bad. It was very messy, though, because it was cold and the skin kept on flaking off. It was very unfortunate. Gotcha. Alright. Let's see here. Alright. Let's see here. No, I don't want to go through a gate. I don't want to go through a gate. Zombie cave, okay. Let's see here. Hey, an urn root. Nice. We can. Dry rock run.
Why won't you die?
Alright. There we go. Alright. Alright, hold on. Arrow Hill. Better than going up, better to go down. Better to go down.
Never take me down!
Let's see here. Ooh, I got a message. Second, guys. Alright, come on. Alright. Alright.
Oh!
Ooh, a cheest. It's a cheest. 5 arrows. I'm good. I don't use bows, so that's fine.
To arms! To arms! You're pathetic! Am I supposed to be impressed?
Am I supposed to be impressed? You sound like Winston Churchill. We shall fight them on the landing grounds. We shall fight them in the fields and in the streets. We shall never surrender. Nah! Actually, that's more of a cross between Winston Churchill and Richard Nixon.
Why won't
God.
you stop?
Winston Nixon. Winstix. Winstixon. Alright, let's see here. Alright. Alright, nope. This is just a treasure room. Alright. Gotcha.
to arms!
Alright.
Hello? Who's there?
Well, well. Look who we've got here.
Alright. Alright. See here. Alright. Gotcha. Let's see here. Alright. So we're over an hour and 13 minutes at this point. This one might be a little bit longer than I was expecting, to be perfectly honest. Alright. Here we go. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright. Protect him. Alright. Alright. Alright, hold on 1 second, folks. Alright. Gotcha. Okay. So I need to come out this way, down that way. Okay. Got it. Out this way. Down this way. Through here. Alright. 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 Go. There we
The
go.
Order of the Black Worm will feast on your soul.
Okay, there we go. Got it. Creating the black soul gems and Dark Escape. Black soul gem. There we go. Ah, finally! Jesus. There we go. Alright. Welcome back, folks. That would have been a quick jump cut.
You must
It
be
took me nearly like 30 minutes to be able, or nearly like 15 minutes to be able to get through this. It seemed like it was a lot longer because it was just so fucking annoying, but
Hello.
it
Have
is
you
what
been
it
to the
is.
Dark Fissure yet? We need to know all we can about the
Yes.
necromancers.
Yes.
So you saw them. The altars must be infused with some kind of power to change over the soul gems. I shall pass the news on to the council. Most troubling indeed to know that these are not merely myths. I also fear their numbers may be greater than we believed. You have again performed admirably. You have my thanks, and that of the council as well.
Alright, advancements.
You are conjurer no more. Guild members shall now address you as magician. Congratulations.
Nice.
Seek out Archmage Travin. He has personally requested that you see him for your next assignment.
Alright. Well, that's all well and
Good
good, but it is going to be a bit... It is going to have to wait until our next episode, folks, when we dive further into the remnants of the Mages Guild questline. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Big thank you to Gaming Heritage 45 for the big follow on the channel. Really appreciate it, my friend. Thank you so much. Want to say thank you to all of those who have been watching. I really appreciate it. If you like what you saw and you thank you so much for watching. If Please remember, if you're watching this on YouTube, to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell icon so you never miss an episode. If you're watching this on Twitch after the fact, please remember to follow the channel. It helps out immensely. And if you like what you see and you want to help support my work financially, stay tuned for the outro to find out more about that information as well. So thank you so much. Big thank you to my awesome legendary patrons and my subscribers here on Twitch. Wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. Really appreciate it. And for all of those of you out there watching this on the VOD, remember to take care of yourselves, drink plenty of water. Remember to be excellent to yourselves, wonderful to one another, and be merry all you can. Stay tuned for our next episode and our next stream. When we dive our next episode of this, when we finish up the Mages Guild, and stay tuned for our next stream later today, for those of you watching live, when we will be going into some more Age of Mythology. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much. I love you all. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
For 65 years, I have ruled this empire. Generals and kings have knelt at my command. But a darkness comes. The blood tide rises. These are the closing days of the Third Era. And the final hours of my life. Close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell icon so you never miss an episode. Secondly, if stream bucks are plentiful, please consider supporting the channel either by subscribing on Twitch, pledging on Patreon, or by grabbing some merch over at the Shock Shop. The links to all of these will be in the About section and in the description down below. Again, thank you to all of our supporters for all of the likes, shares, and views. I really appreciate it, and without all of you, our work here would not be possible. I'm Michael Shockman, folks. I've been your host and commentator. And remember, keep it real, keep it safe, keep it healthy, and we will see you guys all again soon in the next one. Peace off, everybody.